What's happening, Verbally Vicious Nation? In reference to Kevin Kraft's video, I hate Obama, but not because he's black. Absolutely, that woman definitely has racist undertones about her. She might not be like KKK kind of racist, you know what I mean? But she definitely has the undertone there. Seems to me, anyway. I agree with what you're saying, Kevin, if they're not used to something, if people aren't used to something, you know, they kind of fucking are leery of it. And what you have now in 2009 with Barack Obama is a president who can enunciate words and speak English. And for 8 years, Americans lacked that in their leader. The dude was dumber than dog shit. So it'll take a while to adjust to a president who can enunciate. As far as politicians keeping promises, I believe that talking politics can be a very fucking touchy subject. I've been in certain situations where certain political beliefs or religious beliefs can get a dude punched the fuck out. You know, it's a touchy subject. But politicians, for what it's worth, you know, while they're running for office, it's the biggest job interview out there. And people lie during job interviews. They do. They make promises that they just can't keep. And most normal, rational-minded people have to understand that. They go into it with the best of intentions, but I believe that they walk into this situation with about 60% of the required knowledge to do said job. And when Barack Obama was elected into office, he would have spent the first month and a half absorbing the other 40% of the information required to do that job. And the other 40% of that is the stuff that almost forces him to contradict his promises. Imagine what would happen if you just dropped your guns today and walked the fuck out of Iraq and Afghanistan. Iraq, I agree with you, never should have been there. Saddam Hussein was never a threat to you or me. He mustered gases his own people, but it never realistically interferes with your ability to go to work on any required day. How fucking far away is it? You know, Jimmy and Johnny can't get along in the schoolyard. That doesn't mean Joey has to fucking intervene. It's none of Joey's business, right? Osama bin Laden should be hunted down like a fucking dog. Yes, he should. But if you just dropped your guns and walked out of those countries today, you would be leaving them in a state of fucking anarchy. These are countries that hate the Western way of life. And we walk over there, well, you guys walk over there and just kick sand in their faces. You know what I mean? And then you just up and walk out. You'd be leaving the fucking place to wastelands, basically. I'm getting hammered on my page from a guy who's beaking off about fucking his political beliefs against Obama. And you know, I don't begrudge the guy his beliefs. He's talking about healthcare, and all I keep saying is, dude, I live in a country with full healthcare, and my country is fully functional today. My country has its flaws, no different. Him bitching about his fucking corrupt government. And the only reason your government is corrupt, buddy, is because you let politicians run it. That's how it goes. My country's no different. Crooked politicians, Jesus Christ. It's as old as the fucking hills. Name one president in your country's history who's kept every promise he made while running. Do you want me to wait right here while you think of it? I don't have that kind of time. Barack Obama can get some shit done if given the chance. Most of the people that disagree with what he's saying, a lot of it is racist, I think. They just don't trust him because he's black. They think he has his own agenda for his own people. And I disagree with that. Totally. And again, as Kevin Kraft was saying, if you're not used to something, you're leery of it. And it'll take Americans a while to get used to an educated fucking person running the country. It will. For 8 years, you guys had a president with the common sense of a stick running your shit. You people were wound in fucking circles. You didn't know up from down, from left, from right, from black to white to green to purple. You didn't, because George Bush couldn't point to any one of them today. To lead into a sentence, I hate Obama, but not because he's black, that means you definitely have racist undertones about you. She might not advertise her bar in the Ku Klux Klan Daily News, but you have to be willing to call a spade, right? And that in no way, shape, or form is a reference racially, fucking nothing like that. But you have to call it what it is. And to me, that definitely has racist undertones. And, I don't know, I don't know. I'd be offended if I was Kevin Kraft and I heard a sentence like that. You know what I mean? That would be a pretty quick conversation ender for me. Because I would say, like, why would you have to lead into me like that? If I wore Reebok shoes, you wouldn't say, I don't like Obama because he wears Nike. Would you? No. Anyway, peace out.